Leo, welcome back to my channel, Leo. I'm going to pull some cards and see what your weekly forecast is going to be about this week. So take what resonates, Leo, and leave the rest. All of my messages are timeless. Well, not for the forecast. For the forecast, we're going to try to be as specific as possible. So, Spirit, what is the weekly forecast? What's the highlight for Leo over the next 7 days? Something to do with the Aries. All right. Something to do with your identity. Going to the DMV. All right. I'm also picking up on applying, making sure you have your social or your identification for some type of, like, on a need to know basis, and making sure that you have all of your credentials, excuse me, that's necessary, especially if you are applying Aries energy, um, coming up with a resume, applying for jobs, so you can really stand out. Also, the color red is significant for you. Strong red if you are doing an interview. All right, when you go on this interview or something like that, keep it on a need to know basis, is what they're saying. Okay, so you have what's coming. They're gonna want to know a reference or something like that. They may want like a professional reference, something about a professional reference. If this is a job, a professional reference, someone that can vouch for you, especially if you're applying for a loan, um, or you're trying to stand out on your application. Get a professional referral here. You getting a professional referral. That's what they keep saying. Someone that can vouch for you and speak on your character highly. All right, you may be telling someone, like, keep it on a need to know basis, like don't overshare or overgive. You're applying for a house or apartment, that as well. Like, you may be telling someone, like, only speak about things that's relevant to whatever they ask. Like, you don't have to overshare, give them over details. I feel like you're trying to get manifest something into your life, Leo. We have in your bag. Individuality. All right, something about group effort. It's taking more than just you right now. I feel like if you're in an industry or something like that, certain people may want to know a lot about you personally, and it's because they're trying to stop your money flow, especially if you're on like social media platforms. That they want to know about you, what's your relationship status, what you're doing, how you did what you're doing, because they want to like find your weakness so they could throw you off while you're performing. So if you're a performer of any sort this week, you're going to see people trying to fuck with your money by throwing you off, by talking about sensitive topics. Okay, a lot of trolling is coming up for you as well. Yeah, they want you to undress. Tell them what you desire. They want you to be vulnerable with them, but it's not coming from a genuine place. I feel like somebody just wants to know like what your dreams are so they could possibly do it before you, or get it before you, get to it before you. Anything that you're doing that makes you feel like you have to play small or fit in, that messes with your money. Leo, you're meant to stand out and be in your, it's like take on the Aries persona. Like, you could be a Leo but have Aries in your chart, or a Leo in your chart. And so it's like take on the embodiment of like, no, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. I'm not backing down. I'm not covering up to appease you. I'm not changing who I am to appease you. You know, it's it. I will be one of the greatest. That is of all. That is a promise. Give them no clout. I give them no. yeah, you see how eccentric she dresses, and she just expresses herself in her own individuality. And I feel like that's what they want to throw your money off by, making you fit in. And when you have to change who you are to be in spaces with places with people, it makes you feel small, and you're not meant to feel small. So that's why Spirit is saying keep everybody, even in a professional sense, on a need to know basis. All right. When you are away, like starve them a little bit from being able to access you. What's coming in? Especially if they want to know, like, what's your love status. Like, what's your status of love, who you're talking to, who you're going to choose. I feel like this week you really want to be generous this week. Like, it's in your nature to be very generous, to be very giving. You're not a stingy person at all. Even if you don't have, like, you're the type of person that genuinely wants to give the shirt off your back sometimes, Leo. And I feel like you're really working on being spiritually aware on who to give to and who not to give to, because you're just that generous. Right now, if you're in any position where you're unemployed yourself, or you are self-employed and you're trying to make it in any way, it can be very frustrating, especially if you're coming out of that energy where your stability was probably shaking or on rocky ground, right? The adversity, you're meant to be in your dojo era, you know, where you want to be pleased, you want to be a people pleaser, but it's not getting you the results that you need, and you're really trying to avoid becoming this, either a rebel, a bad bitch, a gold digger, um, a player, whatever negative stereotype or stigma that's associated with someone that, you really try not to go to your villain era, and it feels like that dojo energy is like to the brink, like you were pushed to the edge, you're being pushed to the edge of, like, now you're coming for my money, now you're coming for my stability, like now you're really trying it. hmm Like, people are trying to attack the core value of who you are and use that against you as a way to debunk you or to defame you, or something like that. It feels like, if it's fuck you, then if it's fuck me, then fuck you. That's the way I like it. Oh man, we still got time. Hold on. You're meant to have haters. You're meant to have haters. And your haters are going to be your biggest supporters. They're going to make sure you are successful. And I feel like you're really trying not to have to go that route, but it's like it's a part of your destiny to, your haters push you so far ahead in your career, so far ahead in your endeavors, that you're able to then use that money and those proceeds to give generously, like the way you've always wanted to do it, you know, and you're able to give back and use your power and authority in a way where it's like you being paid, even if it's through negativity, it benefits so many people. Like, you're supposed to give birth to this new alter ego. It's given Dochi. Like, fuck it. I like this. I like that. They want it so bad, shove it down their throats. They want to know so bad what your weakness are. It's like, say fuck it. I like this. I like that. I like this. I want that. I don't care if it's a relationship. It's like one of those things where it's like, fuck it. I'm gonna enjoy the motherfucking ride. Hope. That's what I heard. Woo! And look, wealthy. It's like they gonna love you for being raw. They gonna love you for being uncut and uncensored and don't give a fuck and just bold. Like the fact that you said it is like you give chills, right? Falling off the bone. You could be a rapper, artist. I'm sensitive about my shit is what I heard, and you tapping into your inheritance. And so those provoking spirits is meant to like transform you. It's assisting you in some way. You're trying to hold back that individuality and really just remain in that neutral space. And these energies are pushing you out of that neutral space. You go from the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, straight to the Ten of Pentacles. That's a major jump. You create some type of business, you have some type of organization, and you become rich overnight. I feel like your gift, Leo, is your kind nature. And if you are in a position where you're unemployed or you feel like you have no choice but to kind of go get help from someone or get support for someone temporarily, in that season that you're in, it's only temporary. You won't be in that position for forever, especially if it's like an investor or something like that. They're going to help you become wealthy. And I feel like if that person shake that tree just as hard as I could, and down came an apple. Was it good? There's something here about um your comfort that you give someone, the comfort and the support that you give someone is going to translate into generational wealth. Sowing into someone else, it may feel as if it's a sacrifice to yourself, but it's actually the position that will allow someone to really rise to their full glory. Because when you're around, it makes someone else feel like they can tackle the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like a ride or die energy here with undress. It's like, I don't care what y'all say about me. My man like me though. My woman like me though. You know, that type of confidence. hmm And it's not on no dating app, or it's not in on somebody new. I feel like you're meant to experience a phase of the journey in someone else's shoes. Okay? There's something about someone, you experiencing something in someone else's shoes, helping them to build their organization, seeing their dreams into fruition. And then it's like in the future it'll be your turn, that type of energy. But you're being asked to like hmm it's what they're saying is like you're being asked to do what's best for the whole family, or do what's best for the family. The Six of Pentacles is a sacrifice to get where you're going, and you will be well compensated and well provided for and taken care of. Focusing on your gifts. There's something about your gifts, doing something together. You need to know that you would get somewhere faster doing something together than just having it separated or something like that. You may be feeling called to like come in union, work together as a family to cultivate, you know, a different life outside of poverty. Generosity, I'm telling you. Something is coming. This will benefit like your whole bloodline, but it's based off of what you're willing to, your generosity that you give to it. Again, it came out again, generosity. Leo, 5 of Pentacles. Don't find yourself asked out. Your faith is supposed to be restored during this time. Something is better when you work together. You may be having a conversation with someone like, we're better when we work together. We have birth in reverse. Now is not the time to have children or something like that. It's the time to start businesses instead of having a baby and taking on more debt. Have children, you know, start a business together. Do something that will allow you both to be generous with each other and work well together. It's like doing an activity that you both love together. Y'all don't have to do the same thing, but I'm telling y'all gonna be wealthy. Damn. Being vulnerable is gonna make you wealthy instead of concentrating on the negative and like lying to each other or trying to like flatter other people you know you don't feel the same way about. Like that shit doesn't feel natural for a reason at all. Something don't feel natural. That's the way I like it. I feel like you're gonna go 30 for 30. 30 for 30. Got chills all over my body. I got chills. It's multiplying. We have adventure in reverse. I'm telling you, you're supposed to be in a relationship. Make it work. It says make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. You're a fixer. Okay? You're a fixer. You like building stuff. You like doing something with your hands. You need to be doing something. You need to be fixing something. Focusing on fixing something is going to bless you tenfold. It's like, I got you. You hold me down. When a real one holds you down, that you supposed to lead. Independence. Man, you protect someone's heart, Leo, or some. It's like if someone or you or whoever protects someone's heart and they get to trust you and be vulnerable, they give you the world. You have y'all have the world together. Independence, exaltation, 10 of Pentacles, lump sum of money, trust fund, inheritance, cultivate and build a business together. But y'all will have to undress and unpack y'all feelings. Feelings. You need to. It's like stop being cold towards each other, stop being distant. Get y'all shit together. I always wanted a brother. 30 for 30, 30 for 30. With Aries and Leo dynamic in here, you know. Adventure. Trying to go in on your own, ain't gonna make it far. Trying to run away from your counterpart or your person because you feel like it's unfixable or pride or ego, it's going to be at the detriment to yourself. If you focus on it, focus on making something work, focus on why you're in something versus trying to do it on your own. Support. If someone got some shit going on, support them. Be for them what they were for you, or be for you what they were for you. Something about somebody either gotta be what they were. Somebody has to either be what you were for them, for you, or you. If you're the Leo that they're talking about, you have to be what someone else was for you, back for them, like you. Yeah. So what about this is why you moved here. It's why you took the initiative. It's why you did something. Fuck what the haters say. It's what I heard. Thinking. There's something that you've been thinking about, Leo, and it's on your mind heavy. This is your moment. If you've been losing hope and losing faith, you're only gonna keep descending until you realize that this is the path that you're meant to go on. Communication. Yeah, you're not talking to someone. We don't even talk no more. Soon, something's gonna happen soon. Some type of spark. Some type of situation is gonna cause for communication, Leo. Best self in reverse. Someone feels like you stop trying when you get comfortable. You get complacent, Leo. You know, they feel like you turn into Taka's dad, where you're just like, oh, my hard part is over. I done arrived, and let me just stretch out and get comfortable. And it's like nah, you gotta fight that divine timing. You can't be your best self resting on your laurels. Like you have to really um confront. It's like it's you against you. Maybe someone makes you feel insecure, like you can't, like you're not good enough, you know. But it's like, you know why. If you know why you're doing something, no one can make you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Wow, we got an unexpected outcome here. You put in the motherfucking work, Leo. Maybe you felt like something was like you're tired of the space. If you felt like something was unforgivable. Oh, it says my world. You mean the world. You mean the world to me. You are my everything. Yeah, I swear the only thing that matters. Mm-hmm. Keep you in mind when I am making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. That's it. That's all, Leo. That's what I have for you over the next 7 days. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. This has been a very interesting reading. Until then, toodaloo.